Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. It's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts versus Sam Darnold and the New York Jets.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week,
two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. Now this will make it into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Leading them out, the man known as Danny Dimes, their second-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
McCoy, the ball carrier.
The numbers last week for Shady McCoy. 19 carries, 71 yards.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
7-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Fitzgerald on the slant. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 16 carries, 82 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Moore brought him down. A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Jerry Hughes on the tackle.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Darnold completes it, and they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Jets first down.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Brings up second.
And last catch short of the marker by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, New York.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now left side on the swing pass. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Sean McCoy. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones, he finds McCoy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Stephon Tuitt on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
from the 44. Jones is for his running back, McCoy.
Jones pass.
Give him 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
In punt formation.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
The Jets, first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On 1st down, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Intended for DJ.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Going to flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Jets 7, Colts nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Darnold to throw again. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Darnold's pass.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
12.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Now a draw play for Gurley. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard gain on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Michael Pilardi.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jones. Throw left side complete. That's McCoy. And McCoy loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. 30. 10. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
Oh, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Operating from the gun. Jones looking left side, and he's got a man. It's McCoy. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete.
Jones' pass intended for Golden Tate. Incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Bailey's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Off of play action, Darnold. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
Darnold.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On the pickup.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now it's Gurley. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 25-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
22 yards. 1st down, New York.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. He finds Humphries. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They run. It's Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Darnold. That's complete right around the 8. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, here's McCoy. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Complete to
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Gronkowski again. He was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And his pass incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 yards.
From the gun, Jones. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
The kick is good. Makes the score Jets 10, Colts 6.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Sam Darnold leading the offense out for their next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But
the Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jack Crawford. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Tate on the return. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Bailey now to kick this one away. Johnson now returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They were losers last time out to the 49ers, but right now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Completes it to Fitzgerald. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
31-yard line.
Here's Gurley.
Todd Gurley, the ball carrier.
Hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Darnold,
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
that was Goddard.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 39-yard line.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
To Todd Gurley. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Darnold. It's caught. Humphreys. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Throwing again is Darnold. And he finds Fitzgerald. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 40.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 39.
Let's go!
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Now Darnold.
1st down.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Complete.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
On the play. 1st down, New York.
It's a gain of 5.
1st down.
And it'll make it 2nd down.
Akello Witherspoon on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
2nd and 5 now. Darnold, quick slant, caught by Moore.
Darnold's pass.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
Jets.
Now Gurley. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9. Darnold. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Darnold's pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Dallas Goedert with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own 26.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. Then he finds Gronk. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
There's Jones on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Jones back to the air on 2nd down. This one complete to Scott Miller. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Jones. He completes it to Tate. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Gurley. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
A gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A first down throw, Darnold. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard. It's 2nd down.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
And incomplete. Brings up
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is. So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Jones throwing on 1st down. He's got his man. This is Tate.
Jones pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. This give is to McCoy. And the 2nd wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Gronkowski. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Now McCoy. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. McCoy, the lone man in the backfield on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
52
From the gun, Jones. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Golden Tate there to make the grab. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
That's caught at the 2. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
New York set to take the field. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
First down.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Jets on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Gonna flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold, it's complete. It's Fitzgerald. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
At the 7.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Now, the 2 points, that's not totally critical at this point. Still a 1-score game, but they do have to give away the football with no guarantees they're going to get it back.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Johnson on the return. New York ready to go again offensively. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Darnold, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And that will be incomplete.
Incomplete. intended for DJ Moore.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for New York. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And the Colts coming out now. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught.
Jones pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Gronkowski.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Jones on 1st down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Matt Judon. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Jones throwing complete here to Tate. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. This is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
15-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a 1st down.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Darnold. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 1st down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the 1st down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there, kick it, put it through the post, go up 2 scores. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
So the Colts now down by 7. And time, a huge factor. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down.
Jones pass.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
By Matt Judon.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. Jones throwing on 4th down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Pass intercepted by the Jets. They'll take over 1st down and goal to go.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
New York.
Todd Gurley. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And the lead is up to 14. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone.
12.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now it's the Colts' turn. Trailing in this one now. A little under 1:50 remaining. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Intercepted by the Jets.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Kyle Van Noy. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. This for his running back, McCoy. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jalen Reagor with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, I think the Colts got this. They did. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. This ball complete to Reagor. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Jones now throwing on 1st down. He finds McCoy. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jones. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Colt.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Jets, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.